Hello. Nope, that's not, you can't hear me. Okay, hello. I forgot I muted myself so that I could be slurping noodles off screen where you guys couldn't see it. Hello. Yeah, I figured, I'm not working this week. It'd be nice to do some daytime streams. Streams that people who don't live in the US can possibly sit in on. Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. Hey, I keep forgetting that that's what the day today is, but it is. It sure is. Hey, we made it. It's New Year's Eve. I hope y'all have some good plans for the day or evening. I don't. I cleaned. I've been cleaning my apartment all day because it feels like an important thing to do for me, I guess, on New Year's Eve. I like entering the new year with a sense of freshness and cleanness. So I've been cleaning all my apartment, and now I'm ready to stop doing that and play some video games. Well, you don't need plans because you're here right now. Some of you might, I guess, given the time zones, how time zones work, some of you might be in the future already. You might already be in 2021. That wasn't me forgetting the year. That was me burping a little bit because of ramen and it interrupting the flow of my speech, so it made it sound like I forgot that next year's 2021. Anyway, I'm excited to play more of whatever this game is. I still don't really know. Chad, 10-day quarantine. Are you okay? I mean, assume if you're in quarantine and not sick, then you're not sick yet. I hope you're okay, though. So what happened is I was gonna go back and look at the tire tracks, because the last time I looked at those tire tracks and then looked at the body and vomited myself to death, more or less. And so I was like, I'm gonna look at these tire tracks again before the stream starts, so I don't have to do that. But instead of doing that, I got distracted and I was like, well, I don't want anybody to miss contact. Chad, good. Congrats on the negative test. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, a digital download for an escape room. That's pretty cool. I have neither my gun nor my badge. I also don't have a bag that I can put recycling in to get money, which I wish I did have. So let's, heavily vandalized by graffito. Let's get into this. 2 bullet holes in the front. Are the bullet holes considered graffiti, do you think? Thank you, Charlie Leo. 1, 2, 3. Was Charlie Leo taken, and so you had to add some numbers at the end? Oh, first date at an escape room. That's extremely sweet. That's a very, very good New Year's thing to do. That captures some good energy. I'm into that. All right. Perception site, medium success. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergency Desk number 8, 102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant. Ugh. Good mail delivery box. Fuck you, mail delivery box. No, this is a pro mail household. Oh, hey, you can pet the mailbox. Mailbox seems happy. Weird. Delightful. Eat shit pig, fucked by the kun, and Saint G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Genie is a whore, and Bay's set mailbox also. I feel you, mailbox. Been there. You should man the fuck up. No, that goes directly against my inexplicable feminist agenda. So I will empathize with the mailbox. Mail collection box seems cathartic, thankful even. So do you. You shudder, then you swallow. I'm gonna leave. I'm glad I didn't start going down that rabbit hole off air, because that would have been inexplicable to tell you guys what even that all was. So this is Disco Elysium. It's a detective game. We're playing a cop who woke up so hungover he couldn't remember his name or what he was doing or what he's investigating. So we're trying to get around it. The setting is sort of it's a colonized island of it's like I believe a fantasy island. Not like high fantasy, but like It is a non-real location. See a set of tire tracks. Ooh, that's right. Last time I succeeded on this check. Maybe? Yeah. Left here by an unknown event that took place some days ago. It's a message written in the language of burnt rubber. Some of that rubber stuck to the tiles right in front of the whirling rags. This is point A. The driver started there and then accelerated straight into the fence, left a hole big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry, according to the cafeteria manager. And what happened next? Well, the driver proceeded to back out of the yard, barely stopping before hitting the adjacent building. Before heading south, must have been in a hurry. Hey, a car drove through the fence. This is my partner, Kim. He's great, and I want more than anything for him to like and respect me, but it's hard because I'm a drunker who drank so much I don't remember anything. Kim's the best. Oh, Grizztron. I didn't know Grizzytron. I didn't hear that they were adding VO, but that is very exciting. I mean, there's a little VO, but I would be super into full VO. I just want every game to be Hades. And now that Hades is a thing I know exists, I think I just want every game to be Hades. Maybe that's not fair to other games. So what happened last time is so the body that I'm supposed to inspect is back this way. But last time in the game, I went and I looked at it, and I vomited, and then I went crazy, and then I died. And it wasn't my finest hour. So I'm trying to grind a little for XP, I guess, to hopefully stand up to the sight of a dead body better. I mean, here's the thing. Hades also had, I suspect, literally millions of lines of dialogue. And they did it. I can't imagine how long the script for that game was, but it has to be just profoundly long. And they did it all. God, Hades is such a good game. Let me know if the game audio gets too loud or anything. Ooh, crime romances and biographies of famous people. The only 3 genres of books that exist.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
Aw, a young girl with chubby red cheeks waves at you smiling. Her nose is also red from the cold. Hello, I'm the law. Oh, she stomps her feet to keep warmer.
Interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyway?
We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Books, postcards, easy. All right. Thanks, Encyclopedia. Sometimes, so the build I'm doing is a brainy build, and so sometimes the Encyclopedia chimes in and is like, here's some background on what's happening, which feels like the right choice for a first run through. Yeah, and that also sounds very quiet in my headphones, so when I'm out of this, I'll futz around with the audio settings a bit. I know what a book is. No, it feels inappropriate to lecture this girl. Actually, it's funnier to say books are like very long letters with stories inside them.
That's exactly it.
Oh, thank you, Annette. Sarah, I suspect this game has a huge replayability because at the first thing you have to do is choose between 3 builds: brainy, emotional, or physical. And there's also a custom build, and I have to assume based on how dramatically different the things that have happened for this skill set are, it has to be hugely replayable. I also know what a postcard is. It's a small cardboard picture that you can send to a friend or a loved one.
You got it, sir. What about board games?
Who cares about board games? Nobody. The police don't have time for games. I like playing games with people's minds. Yeah, it's that last one.
This was all very enlightening. Can I help you with anything else?
I think it's still on sale. I got it on sale on Steam, so it might still be on sale. It's okay if I ask you some questions.
Any questions you have. I hope they're about books.
They are not going to be about books. What's your name? My mom, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organizing the stock. Ooh, she gazed at the window, then suddenly jolted, her eyes wide as if recalling something. Feel free to step in and browse our wares. Interesting. And you're standing here out in the cold because I'm signaling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. Oh, I could be super condescending. I could help by brutally dismantling the free market. Now, let me talk to the store owner. Oh, I'm happy to help Mom by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice and a vacuum bottle to keep warm. No dancing yet, I'll say it's disappointing. Oh, dang, $14 on Epic Games? I got robbed. I should always look at Epic before buying from Steam anyway, because I think they give a bigger cut to the game developers. Shouldn't you be at school or something, kid? What is school anyway? No, isn't school going more important? Mom says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mom says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed. Ugh. Bad news, kid. There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette. Well, how's business then? I'm pretty certain, don't quote me on that. I'm a game journalist, but I'm on my off hours, so that has not been rigorously checked. It's just my understanding that Epic gives, especially to indie developers, I think they give a little bit more. They take a little less off the top. Yeah, Sir Alex Murphy, if you get more info, post it, because I want to know. Mom says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed. Awesome. Tell me more about this curse. Cursed in a way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go, ass up. I wouldn't really say it like that, but I guess so. I don't think curses are real. They shouldn't be, but they seem real. Anyhow, they say that these grounds are doomed for business. Just regular trade and selling of things, child, doesn't work. They're not doomed. But your mom should learn from their mistakes. All right, I'll see you around, kid. Did you enjoy that lecture, Annette? I hope it was good for you. Okay, so right now, the things I need to do in game. Okay. All right, thank you, chat, for researching that. So Steam is 70-30, Epic is 88-12. So I extra super regret buying this on Steam now. You should all definitely buy it from Epic. The problem right now is my Epic account is logged into Polygon stuff so that I can do end of the year stuff. So, Haas, you're so right. I forgot that I still have to level up. I said I was going to do that, and then I didn't. So here's my current quest. I got to talk to Garrett for Sylvie. I gotta find my gun, gotta find my badge, get a reality lowdown. I'm starting to think maybe I'm not a cop, because I don't have a gun or a badge or a uniform. And what makes a cop but those three things, right? Get a reality lowdown. Oh, I need to talk to more people, potentially rich people. Peter, I think Polygon's Game of the Year list already came out. If I remember correctly, Hades was number 1, and I think Animal Crossing was number 2. Hey, Claire! Welcome. We need to figure out who called to report the crime. We need to inspect the victim's body, but I need to be just a little bit more sane before I can do that. And we've got to sing karaoke, gang. Okay. So I can level up something. This is what killed me last time. Thank you, Haas, for reminding me. That not having enough volition is what killed me last time. As you can see, my psyche is just low. I meant to read over what all of these do. Ah, I see. Connection to Station 41. Understanding cop culture. Oh, charming. All of my brain stuff's pretty good, so I'm not going to worry about that. I did also almost have a heart attack at the very beginning of this playthrough because I reached for my tie, which was hanging from a fan blade, and my body just like shut down. It was too much motion. pretty funny. So I should probably do some stuff with physical soon, but we're gonna do volition. Base psyche +1, learned skills +1. Okay, all right. Oh, reading the info is good. Okay, I will check that out. I don't necessarily want to bog the stream down with that. If you like what you see, you should get the game from Epic. Gift boxes and molten candy. Gross. The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular sword-wielding barbarian on the cover. Nearly all the titles contain the word Heimdall somewhere. Tell me about these Musselman books. Oh, Man from Heimdall is a very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books. Why so popular, then? Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters, they're bound to grab those with a little imagination and nothing to do. Yeah, sounds good. Which one should I read? Perception, hand-eye coordination, and shivers are also good choices down the road. Good to know. Keep my eye out on those. What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say. If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Helmdallermann, the Man from Heimdall. It's supposed to be a good introduction. I do not have even close to the enough money to get that. Good God, how many are there? Maybe 100? Jesus. Not even close. Pain Threshold. Do any of these books call out to me? Pain Threshold? I'm definitely gonna roll that. Failure! Nothing of interest, only silence and cosmic background radiation. All right. Background pain radiation. I assume that might have, like, I wonder if that's, like, I could have gotten a skill check or something. Old sports magazines. You haven't missed very much. Mostly I condescended to a child, and I'm looking at books. I had a emotional moment with a mailbox. I was able to pet it. So I will pet the mailbox and emotionally attach myself to it. That was about it. A small mountain of colorful board games. Look through the pile. I'm hoping at some point I'll be able to connect to one of these products and buy it. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books? Anything that really catches my eye? It's a box that says Rural. 3rd edition mega setting supplement module. Oh, it's just reading that made me tired. The side panel notes a fantastique adventure board game. New maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real. No way. Absolutely not. Do I have the money for that? I can't even buy a raincoat yet. They are all about lake trout. Okay. Ooh, I see a mysterious curtain. I'm going to try and sneak it behind later. The shelves are overburdened with books. Hey, it's Dick Mullen! Which is not my name? The cops ribbed me and then called me Dick Mullen a bunch, but I don't think it's my name. Apparently it's a character. A couple spook novels hide amidst all the detective books, thrilling tales of spycraft and daring do. Crime fiction is a disgrace, an asinine misrepresentation of the physical attributes and arduous everyday work of actual police officers. Boo. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work, glossing over how long it takes to actually follow up on leads and eliminate dead ends. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year. Now, would you like a list of the books found on the shelf? Yeah. Yeah, I upgraded Volition so that I wouldn't die immediately if I saw a corpse. You see Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen, The Stalwart Adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the murder in the orchard. The sordid affairs of Dick Mullen. A killing is declared. Dick Mullen in the murder house. The final case of Dick Mullen. An obvious lie. Dick Mullen in the clock tower. The ordeals of Dick Mullen. Dauntless Dick. Dick Mullen's funeral pile. The murder of Dick Mullen. Dick Mullen dies? Oh no. Turns out he faked it to solve a case. Are there more? Yes, there's also the dame who did it. Farewell, my Mullen. Faking death seems to be a common trope in the Mullen series. The morbid tables of Dick Mullen. A dark tide's turn. Tragedy calls for Dick Mullen. Another fake death. And of course, Dick Mullen, the murderer. In order to catch a murderer, Dick Mullen must become the murderer. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters. Who is Dick Mullen? Storekeeper? No. Reaction speed. Who is Dick Mullen? High success rate. Let's see it. Failure. Your attempt to grasp at the answer fails. It seems very close, pulsating just out of reach. Oh, I see. I have to put points into that to be able to retry that. Okay. Quaint picture book profile. Tome of fascist magic. The plaque on the shelf reads biographies of famous people. You see a large variety of names, none of which ring a bell. Browsing through all the books with their names makes your head spin. All just vapid egoism. High-Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Earl and Alfie Durr by one Cecilia Averbrook. What's it about? High-Speed Love chronicles a romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers in history. One of them is madcap driver Jacob Earl. His blonde mane graces the cover. Next to Earl's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called the Anti-Star. He's famous for shooting morphine in one of his eyeballs and cocaine into the other. Okay. You really must insist you buy one of these books. You're interrupted by the shopkeeper. Reading them is not for free. Do still browse, though, but not too long. I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. Go ahead. Take your time. Time is commerce. Let's see. What we got over here? Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove. They're held up by small pins. The board has come loose from one corner. The maps look old and faded. You catch a map. Oh, right. Okay. This is where we're at. Let's see. Revachol. The north coast of a verdant island is shadowed by the delta of a river. La Delta, says a great artificial heart in the mid-center, teeming with life forms and construction. To the east, rolling hillsides, Les Jardins, Stella Maris, the suburbs of Saint-Baptiste, swallow up into a megacity. They sound rich to you. This is Revachol East. And west, Curon. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. And there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Faubourg. It's almost as bad and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst. You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock, close to Coal City. Yeah, can I buy these maps? Oh, the map of Martinique is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them. 90 cents for the map of Martinique, eh? Why so cheap? Oh, out-of-date map of tourist locations. That never was nor came to be. From when some design studio people tried to spruce up the place 4 or 5 years ago. Oh, that's sad. They didn't get far. For some reason, the project never got up. Oh. Ooh. God, this lady might yell at me if I do a bad job, but... You know, fortune favors the bold. And I definitely don't have 90 cents to spare on a map. Bam! Bam! Double sixes! Boo, 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 boo. You peek at the storekeeper, waiting for her to be distracted. When she's not looking, you deftly rip the map of the bulletin board and pocket it. Hell yeah. Did not even cost that much. Oh, thank you. Thank you for autosaving, game. I hope Kim didn't see that. God, I'd be so embarrassed if Kim saw that. Ugh. This book is not strictly crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature. What's all this? What's all this, lady? Please, no browsing in that shelf. The wisdom is not for free. Amazing. I can't have you end up like opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no. Ma'am? Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, and balance. These three things are very important to the working class mind. The point of the book and many others on the shelf is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services. Bummer. How does that work? Serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to and which costs more than this book, is garbage and would only give you cancer anyway without even curing your cold or anything. This is too real and it's bumming me out. Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything, although it is important to note that it doesn't work. When it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place. Oh, this is Scientology. Does the book say anything else? The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium, how to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who's destroyed his liver, that's me, and if there's even a chapter on ancient Saris tradition of using duck gallbladder to treat and prevent sexually transmitted diseases. Blah. All right. Damn. Another boring book. Just discarded here. All right. Let's see what's behind this curtain. Don't mind me, ma'am. I'm just a police officer. You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. The strange cage-like tinkling trinket dangles from the curtain.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket. You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron, assembled from bone, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbed fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. From the looks of it, looks like a traditional Simone's ward. Protect against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, and other supernatural scourges. Inhabitants of Ile-de-Fontaine. Alright. Pull open the curtains. Just as you're about to pull the curtains apart, the petrified voice of the show partner cries out once more. Sir, don't touch that! I don't remember what her voice was. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Her hand is closed around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous. Okay, so she probably thinks this is related to the curse? Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't you just buy books like normal people? Is this about the curse? No, it's just a storeroom for the employees. I told you. Now please step away from the curtains. She almost seems like she's begging. I'm gonna let this go for now, I think. Alright, I'll think about it for a while. Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. Alright. What's your deal, lady?
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance.
Plaisance.
Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
I'm getting chilly. Be welcome, and please take responsibility. She said that.
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
What are you so uptight about? Those curtains? What if I want to buy a book? Girl outside mentioned this place was cursed. Your daughter is the one. Cursed? Who said that, Annette? I'll have a word with her. This place is not cursed. It has a robustly magnetic energy, good for commercial activity. My business is thriving, sir. It's very soft. It's very comfortable. Ha ha! Screams for memes, living up to your name. in the chat. Sorry work has been hectic, and congrats for being on break. I hope it's less hectic for the rest of the day because it's New Year's Eve. And I hope you have New Year's Day off. So why are you so uptight about the curtains, eh? It's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books. She recites it like a poem or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of. She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet. It's just a storeroom. Why are you so tense? I'm not tense, I'm just... She wavers under your gaze, mouth pressed into a tight-lipped frown. Then something breaks. Okay, fine. It's because this place is cursed, just like Annette said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing. Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything? She closes her eyes and starts mumbling something into her pendant. Hosts of hosts, she prays, guard me and my honest business virtue from the curses that lurk behind the curtain. How does this curse manifest itself? I've become so invested in this curse thing. Screams, I'm glad. I'm glad you've got days off. It's a good time to have days off, if you can manage. A shiver runs through the woman, and she looks around the dimly lit store. The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease eating at the very foundation. Her voice drops to a whisper. It's the curse of the financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy. She peers at the curtains again. What does that mean? Everyone knows all of the previous companies in this building have sooner or later declared bankruptcy. Well, I mean, that's true for any new... I mean, if you're a new business going into a building, then yeah, probably the previous business isn't there anymore. I guess they don't always... I guess sometimes they just move. They don't always declare bankruptcy. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unhaunted here. Oh, God, can I investigate the curse? Hell yeah. Most certainly not. Oh! I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. That's outrageous. Oh, yeah. Drama 10. Convince her to let you investigate the doomed commercial area. There is an actual corpse hanging from a tree just outside this building that I'm supposed to be investigating. I don't care about that. I want to investigate this curse. Please let me investigate this curse. Yes! 2 6s! Slithering up to her, you silver-tongued fiend, show her what a world-class perfidy looks like. Wait, what if I don't want to lie? No, madam, I've come here to help. I've handled paranatural situations before. Are you sure? She looks skeptical. Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before. I've returned from the void, a paradetective from a long line of paradetectives. You're no paradetective. You look nothing like one. You're clearly a drinker. Pardon me for being so blunt, but you look like one. That's fair. The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook. I admit I've had my share of drinks, but only because of, you see, it's necessary to drink the spirits in order to contact the void. How do you know all this? Here we go! I'm the Void Revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies. I should have realized. A pattern lies within your fabric. Not my actual fabric, because I am still not wearing a shirt, of course. The hand of fate guides us. Our meetings won't have been mere chance. But I'm not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You certain you can keep us safe? Will Kim vouch for me? I don't want to put him in a place where he feels like he has to. If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it? Yeah, on my honor. Let's fucking do it. Fuck yeah. Yes. Timid sigh of relief followed by a cautious smile. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity. The entity? Of course, the entity. For I've sensed its presence. No, I don't know. Do not act surprised. You know these things, sure. No, I'm sorry, drama. I should have listened to you. AJ, that's a great question. I'm actually going to go grab the rest of my kombucha. forgot. It's kombucha time. Ah, tequila sunrise. God, that sounds amazing. Champagne. I forgot to get champagne. I got some yuzu sake that I've been saving, so that's going to be really good. But champagne's a good bet, too. Yes, a malignant entity that lives inside the chimney. It takes the form of a woman, a witch most recently. She or it must be connected to the curse somehow. Chimney, the passage between heaven and hell, of course. Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing in there. So there's just a person living in here. There's just like a person. Go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Oh, it's the whole building's empty. Y'all are drinking some good stuff. That's what I'm seeing in the chat. Brewing yuzu sake? That rules. That's cool as hell. I've got some... Ooh. Sorry, the tartness caught me off guard and gave me those tingles along the jaw that you get sometimes when you drink something nice and tart. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That's good. I think I've gotten out of this conversation what I want, which is a weird curse mystery to solve. Yeah. You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Simonese wards. Your shadow looming over it like an omen. A small, terrified, "Oh!" escapes from Plaisance, and she tries her best to look away, her round face buried in her hands. Poor lady. Oh. Ghostly silhouettes of hairdryers. A vaguely androgynous portrait of a man? Merely looking at that unmanly haircut threatens your masculinity. Is that the statement of somebody with an inexplicable feminist agenda? I don't know about that. Peter, I'm 100% with you. In fact, I thought about cracking open some sake for this stream. And I was like, no, I've got some booch. Some mildly alcoholic booch. A heavy door with a missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds. Appears to be locked. This feels like it might hurt me pretty bad. And also I have the key, so I can just unlock it. After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides open slightly, letting a draft of cold air into the room. I would never make Kim go first. Come on. Lacking sanity, 125-year-old tea company? That rules. That's very cool. Sand is dripping from a punching bag. I see. We've just let ourselves into another business. I found a shot football. Oh, I can maybe sell it. Where in this outfit am I keeping this shot put ball? My guess is I'm going to try to pick this up and pull something in my back because I'm an old drunk. Oh, Kim has something to say. Okay, thank you for pointing that out. Barbell lays on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Look, Kim, there's no collars on the barbell. You're right. The weights might fall off. Better not to touch them. What kind of bastards would just remove the collars? Should be a felony. It's a trap, huh? Feels like I could maybe hurt myself. Hold on. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to talk to Kim.
What is this place?
It's a great question. It's an adventure. No, it's a gym. He disagrees. Though it looks like no one's been here in ages. Bye, Sarah! Happy New Year! Dad, the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us. Don't forget to take it out of your bag before we move on. That's right! I took his flashlight from his car. Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest. I'm sure it's just a regular abandoned house. Nothing mysterious here. Ooh, what? A breakthrough is imminent in my inexplicable feminist agenda. Great. There is something you need to see, sir. We have found the remnants of an ancient artifact lodged in your hypothalamus. It's a cylindrical object, piss-weathered and smelling of liquor. The paint is peeling off, but you can clearly make out the letters Revolutionary Feminist Agenda on the whole. It appears that some time ago, before you became a joke, you were an actual feminist. Somehow you've come to that conclusion. Perhaps you can work your way back. That's great. +1 empathy. -1 electrochemistry. Might have to quit drugs to get there. Okay. I mean, that's worth it. Awesome. Oh, I see. Do I have to choose between problem or solution? Oh, no, I see. Bonuses from the thought. Okay. Great. I'm delighted. All right, that's what I'm working on. Where's this barbell? Shock put bell. Okay. Oh, I can see the map of Matisse. Martinique. The worn map features a patchwork grid of the streets of Martinique with directions to approximately touristy locations. Year 48 resides on the upper right corner. It is currently year 51. While you are internalizing the thoughts, you get the problem effects. Once you're done, you get the solution effects. Solution. Delighted. Great. Trace a path through the grid. Your finger moves through the various streets along Rue de Saint-Giselade and Rue Saint-Casper over Saint-Brune and Martinez North. Finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself. Cool. For a more detailed map, go to your journal, then the map tab. Delightful. Let's go ahead and equip you. Brilliant. Smells like sweat and leather. Crosswords puzzles are a nice thing to do. You got the time? Just kind of hang out? All right, now that I've saved, I am going to try to lift this 100%. And if I die, I'll just reload. I think I died. Okay, I had enough health that it didn't kill me immediately. You manage to hoist it off the ground, but the barbell feels wobbly and dangerous. Your hands slick with sweat. Turns out you're no beast, just an old man with bad form. Fuck you, you stupid barbell. Damage morale! Oh no! Weightlifting was never my favorite either. The lieutenant is obviously handling you. I'm gonna reload because that was so much to have done to myself in such a few number of seconds. Yeah, that was embarrassing. I'm glad I can reset time so that Kim didn't have to see that happen. Code words? I'm not familiar with code words. That sounds cool though. Old window pane and debris. This is getting spooky. Large demijohn full of strange liquid. Wild animals stare at you, mounted and stuffed. The music's getting spooky, gang. Oh yeah, I can, let me increase the dialogue volume. Voiceover. And then lower the... Okay. Let me know how that sounds. A naked mannequin torso, a strange yellow color. But where are the clothes it used to display? Oh, increase the font text, yes. Blue velvet, soft to the touch, moth bitten. Let's see. Text size. Come on. Whoop. 3 sizes. Why would you have a slider for that? Okay. Okay. Let's check this cabinet. Money? I love money. I think I can finally afford a raincoat. I don't know if I need or want a raincoat, but that's still pretty exciting. Skis with slipstream printed on the laminated top layer. Steel rotor blades bearing a slipstream logo. Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here. I don't get it. Look, the skis and motor blades both bear the same slipstream logo, which seems unlikely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other. What did they start with, and where did they pivot to? Oh, it only affects dialogue text? Okay, that's good to know. I'll make it a little bit bigger. And maybe that'll help a little bit. Maybe I'll make myself a little bit smaller. Okay. Hopefully that'll help. What a strange leap of imagination, and yet they still failed. How sad. Nah, we don't know anything for sure. Something unusual about this company's business model. Is it the fact that they leave money everywhere? Production schedule, filament memory. What? Filament memory. Thank you, Haas. I like it too. It's pretty. It's still holding up. I'm curious to see how long it's going to last before I need to take it out. I'm going to keep it as long as I can. Cube-like crisscross of filaments feels oddly fragile in your hands, its intricate structure covered in dust. Silver tape on the side reads, production schedule. Note, this filament contains information that can be read using a radio computer. Okay. I'll keep my eye out for a radio computer. Mainframe appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and wired framework. The keyboard has regular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer. A radio computer, says the lieutenant, watching you circle around the machine. Just sitting here without anyone in sight. He sounds surprised and a bit cautious. What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? Do you think I should turn it on? We have one of these things down at this station, but I never really learned how to use it. Let's turn it on. Machine lights up, like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing virescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch in the middle central compartment is wide open. Look inside the compartment. It's empty like a beehive without its brood. How poetical. Insert the production schedule. Like a smooth drawer, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. Press play. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps into the machine's planar magnetic drive. Yeah, this alt tech, I'm loving it. I'm vibing with it. I'm into it for sure. Static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air. Good afternoon, Fortress Accident on Rue de Saint-Chalain. This is East Insulinian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat, is this the production schedule? What's the production schedule? Oh, the filament you've... Okay, yeah. You mean this glowing thing? All right. That was a question. Have you inserted into the core? Yes. Good. Please repeat the password. Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator involved. Yeah, can you give me a hint? No. Fair enough. A hint is not part of the protocol for repeater stations. I don't know the password. Received. I will register this login attempt. Don't worry, passwords have a way of turning up somehow or another. Alright, I'll come back when I have a password. Thank you, and goodbye. The old lady's voice disappears along with the static. Press print. Nothing happens. Okay. Interesting. So we're looking for some kind of password. This is we're in the thick of a video game right now, and it's pretty exciting. Flashlight slides over the old green chalkboard covered in scribbles, sketches, and schemes like some ancient cave mural. There's some cool elf on it, which is pretty neat. Ha! Love that booch. Some of the writing has faded with age, but you can still make out sections here and there. Photos and drawings have been pinned to the board. Inspect the drawings. These lithe, pointy-eared creatures appear to be some different kinds of welkins. You make out autumnal candle welkins casting wax-based magic, translucent welkins with organs shining under their skin, and even aether welkins, hailing from the vast emptiness of sidereal space. You should adopt one of these welkins as your persona. No longer a mere man, but a welkin. Thanks, drama. One of the welkins towering above the rest appears to be different, however. Examine this welkin. This is important. Okay. It's Varahamira, a high welkin. Curious to see if this is actually important. It's his face white and scarred like cracked marble. This is clearly a welkin supremacist. The note says, all non-welkin races will be purged. What the fuck? The Holder, the Dwarg, the humans, and even the Headless Men, all of them purged. Imagine a world filled only with welkin. Green welkin, dread welkin, and the high welkin will rule them all. The lieutenant can't help but comment, an inordinate amount of time has gone into drawing these little welkin creatures. Why would anyone spend time on this? Who are these creatures? One of them is a welcome supremacist. Why would anyone spend so much time on this? Some people really like building a world, I think, even if it's just for a game. One of them is a welcome supremacist. Political commentary. That one has a great beard, too. Okay. Great. The photo collage depicts barren, icy landscapes wrapped in perpetual night. You see permafrost and glacier landforms, dead trees groaning under the snow. Entire oceans have been frozen from shore to shore. There are pictures of settlements on dried-up riverbeds abandoned in a storm, animal corpses in the dark, carcasses and bones. You see primitive oil rigs built into the glaciers by boreal dwarg, yurts under the snow, great mammoth-like beasts of burden. A pinned note card. Okay. Great. Stuff that ties in with Hrall. Monthly calendar from the year 50. Cryptic words like sprint, daily, minimi, and GPI span the market-drawn grid. Looks a bit like an academic calendar, only much more brutal. Ugh, mini-meet stands for mini-meeting. Miserable. Run Station 41 tried to implement a few years ago, but it failed. As time goes on, the numbers in the box grow rarer and rarer. The board becomes an empty snowfield on the final days. Only failure and regret dwell in this region. The lieutenant looks at the frigid ice field of nothingness and concludes, looks like they didn't make it. Note at the bottom, see the production schedule filament for details. I'm trying. You can still make out 3 slogans: call in, tune out, rural, untethered, and heat death of the universe. The full text reads, heat death of the universe is the new black. Another note says, the biggest advancement in role-playing systems since the 30s. None of those was a password, which is what I was hoping for. The old fireplace is covered in lines drawn in blue and red marker, the mesh spread over the stone like blood vessels on alabaster skin. It looks ghostly and strangely ancient. The whole thing resembles Kendron mosaic tiles. Very Pysantic. Wait, how do I know what Kedrian mosaic tiles are supposed to look like? History class, thanks. Students with their textbooks open, studying the roots of civilization. What am I looking at? Radio frequencies. Unclear. Looks like a cardiovascular system, split into veins and capillaries. Very advanced. So we're dealing with something medical here? You think so? The web is comprised of radio stations. All lead back to one red heart, titled the Game Master Frequency. A note says, this one can listen in on any station at once? They must have massive airwidth. These things don't come cheap. So who's the Game Master? Someone very important. If it's a game, then who's playing? Whoever decides to call in to a call-in station, it looks like. Oh, interesting. A list of names under the station suggests that people across 6 isolas will be playing. There's no way a little basement studio working here could pull things off like this. My God, the lieutenant leans closer, his fingers tracking the maddening rhizome. It's as if the less money they had, the more ambitious their projects became. The cost of air with the loan must have been huge. Exactly. He nods at the calendar on the chalkboard, wiping his marker-stained finger against his jacket. The schedule. I know doom when I see it. The company was running out of funds. What else? Nothing. It's just lines on marble, an echo of times long gone. No one has used the fireplace in ages. Oh, an autosave. Kim, what have you got to say?
Okay. What do you think is going on with that computer, chalkboard, and fireplace?
Let me know how the audio is. I'm actually going to increase the actual game audio as well. It's just a failed business. Yes, that is the question. The lieutenant takes a step back, steepling his hands, like he's ready to lay out a fine theory crafted together like a puzzle box. Kim says it looks like one of these popular pen and paper role-playing games, only these people were trying to automate it. Make it work on radio computers? That's madness! What do you think happened to the company? No idea. They stopped filling out the schedule on the chalkboard. How were they planning to do that? Through call-in stations. He nods at the fireplace. None of the players have to be physically present. Anyone in the world can participate in the game as long as they have a two-way radio. Then there's a game master frequency that listens in on smaller call-in stations. I think that was supposed to coordinate the stories. Functions as a master of ceremony of sorts. Has anyone done this before? Not to my knowledge. They make automated games, places with industry. Not in Revachol West among the ruins. But I don't think anyone has attempted to create an inter-isolary game before. We just don't have the technology. And this was a role-playing game. Yeah, indeed. Those Wilkins were a dead giveaway. He points to the chalkboard. Role-playing people love that stuff. The world looks like a modified version of the Rural board game, with heat death thrown in. Sure. Wow. Indeed, it's ambitious and untethered from reality, but the lieutenant held his head, thinking. They'd been saying they could do it. It was just a play to cheat money out. It's a curse got them. I see no other explanation. The world is cold and lonely. This would keep the company. Let's finish it. What? There's an option to try and finish it? That would be wild. Do we have any money? Let's give them more money so they can finish it and make it even bigger. Absolutely not. They were insane if they thought they could do this. Yes, especially in here. The lieutenant looks around the derelict room. The pipes howl, and a rat crosses the floor in front of your feet. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay. Okay. All right, Kim. I mean, clearly something is still functioning, though, because somebody picked up when we tried to use the radio computer. So, like, something's working. Let's check out this door first. Ugh. Come on. Ooh. Magnesium. That's great. Awesome. I have 2 morale. I can definitely look at a dead body now. Holy cow, what is this? Holy cow, what? It's a refrigerator bear. It's a bear ice bear fridge. See terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy? Let's crack this door open. A gust of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low rumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator. The lieutenant takes a peek inside. His hand has found the holster of his gun. Kim, I respect you so much, but you gotta relax. It's just a fridge. Of course, just a giant ice bear-shaped fridge. He relaxes his hands, his face bathed in the harsh light of the open fridge door. Yeah, let's look inside the fridge. Shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge. Take the note from the door. You pocket the note and the little fridge magnet, keeping it on the door. Great. Examine one of the ice cream wrappers in there. A friendly cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge. The paper still smells of chocolate and vanilla. What is a giant bear-shaped fridge doing in an abandoned cellar in the first place? Good question. It looks like an ice cream fridge. The lieutenant reaches in for one of the wrappers. He studies it in the light. So they tried to sell ice cream from this hyper carnivore? I know, says the lieutenant. What an unfortunate marketing choice. What is even worse, the bear is still costing them money to this day. The lieutenant points to the red snaky cable running from the fridge. The fridge buzzes with energy. The electricity bill on this thing must be catastrophic. Close the door. What? What? Let's see what this note says. Note from the fridge. The note is written with a blue pencil on a piece of aligned office paper. The kitchen magnet have less spots on its surface. Does it say anything interesting? The lieutenant leans closer to read the crumpled note over your shoulder. Oh, Kim. Some shoulder-to-shoulder time. This is tangential at best, but the lieutenant's detective instincts are still active. Read the note. Someone has scribbled S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it somewhere safe. You'll find the filament memory, hey, with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home ASAP, it's important. I'll do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Sluslaw. Read the note, okay. I wonder who wrote this note. Looks like someone from the radio game company upstairs. I'm a little surprised they just left their property lying here. Maybe they had to leave in a hurry. Maybe it's because of the entity. Yeah, maybe they had to leave in a hurry. Williamson, yeah, is good. It's a good game. I do recommend playing it so far. Who's the illiterate ginger kid? Some local miscreant, probably. There are tons of them running around Martinez, ready to stir up trouble. We usually dispatch our junior officers to deal with them. Do you have any idea where the frozen ice cream maker could be? I don't know. I assume it's somewhere close to the ice bear fridge. Okay. Great. I'm gonna go ahead and save. In terms of the actual murder investigation, I got distracted. I'll definitely once I finish off this curse, I'll totally circle back and do the thing I'm actually supposed to be doing. I'm just having too much fun. A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. Look inside the furnace. It's dark and grimy here. In the darkness, you hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other near the smoke chamber upstairs. The echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying. Or what's producing them. What are you doing? The lieutenant asks when he sees you climb halfway inside the furnace. I hear the murder of the hanged men talking. That's a crazy statement. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs. Wait, really? He looks up at the ceiling. We should investigate, see if somebody's upstairs. That seems like a bad idea. See, I do love doing a dice roll. Kim, what is this thing? A furnace? Looks like the old central furnace used to heat the building. It's connected to the chimney. Okay. Smear my hands with coal? That seems like a bad idea. Is it possible what I heard was the entity, Kim? You're right, the rooms do look like they're connected, but malignant entities don't exist. And at least, not the supernatural kind. See, I mean, I love to roll things and to see what happens, but I don't want to alert whoever it is that we're there or that we're coming. So, we're just gonna leave. Surely there's gotta be an ice cream chamber. Or an ice cream maker somewhere around here. Ooh, there's a hidden doorway. Ooh. Alright, let's investigate this first. Gosh, this basement just keeps going. Yes, frozen ice cream maker that's still running. The orange machine is buzzing like an old submarine. It has a hand crank ice cream churner on top and an electric freezer that appears to be frozen shut. Turn the ice cream crank. Try to crack the lid open. You slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too cold for you to good grip. A pry bar would be welcome here. No, this is gonna need something else. Some sort of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with your pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective. Equip it in your inventory? Okay. Let's see what happens if I turn the crank. In the distance, you hear water dripping. Okay. I know my brain said that the pry bar isn't gonna do anything. But who am I to listen to my brain? Oh boy. -20 pry bar not strong enough, +1 better grip with gloves. Maybe I'll pass on that one. -20 because my pry bar isn't good enough. That's rough. We'll circle back. I'll find a giant pry bar and then we can try again. Breaker box. 2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. One red leads to the Ice Bear fridge and a black one to the ice cream maker nearby. Ooh, if I unplug the ice cream maker, I bet it'll defrost eventually. Unplug it. Something close to you dies with a soft electrical purr. Why did you do that? It's black. It's not like it's the red one. Because it's black, the color of immeasurable cosmos. I don't know why I unplugged it. I do things without any reason. I have a perfect reason. It's to defrost it. The lieutenant raises his brows but doesn't say anything. The electrical distribution board now has 1 cable missing. Perfect. I don't want to unplug the Ice Bear fridge because I love the Ice Bear fridge. And if the rest of this world goes to hell, I want Ice Bear fridge to still stand. Oh, a dirty shirt I'm not going to wear. Insane mesh tank top. I will take that. Yes, thank you. Those look like stairs, which I don't want to investigate yet. Ooh. Ah, I have a health. I have a health now, guys. It's really coming together for me. Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable. Weird. Someone has stuck some busted guns beneath the ceiling. Weird. A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in. Looks like there's a hole in the wall. There is, yes. And there's also something, appears to be something inside the hole. Interessant. Do you want to take a look? Yeah, I do. Your hand reaches deep into the darkness and a spider web rummaging away. You find rusty rifles hidden away. Rifles, Kim? The lieutenant steps closer, curious. Are they any good? Most of them are rusty and inoperable like the rest, but one catches your eye. A bolt-action model with a fine wooden stock. It's in better cosmetic order than the others. Okay, I've got a rifle now. That is cool, but I lost my actual gun, and it is out there, and I don't feel great about that. An old Belle Margrave from the Revolution, the lieutenant notes with approval. His eyes are gleaming. Seems to be no longer functional, but still a beautiful thing in its own way. What does this mean, a rifle here? It means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around in Martinez. It's an interesting coincidence, I would say. Might come in useful in the future. What is the secret room, though, buddy? Seems to be an old bunker from the Revolutionary period. Look at all these rifles. Must be an old weapon cache. Cool. Weird. Great? Weird. Okay. I have an inoperable gun and an insane mesh tank top. I mean, I just want to see how it looks with the tank top. Wow. 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 I mean, that's pretty good. What bonuses did the jacket give me, and do I care? I think that's just the bonus that makes cops like me. So, how do we feel about World Weaver? You're so right. Mesh is only a semi-shirt. At best, it's like a third of a shirt. Really, it's like a distributed crop top, basically. Okay. I know I can wear the jacket and the tank top, but I want to make choices for this character's style that fits. Oh, we've got a strong dissent from Haas, saying no shirts ever. Definitely less of a shirt than your jacket, for sure. I love... Oh, that's true. I forgot that Kim was a cop because I liked him. Okay. Oh. We're back here. Okay, so we saw the boxing gym. We saw Slipstream. We saw stuff from Revachol City and Fortress Accident. But I don't know. There's a lot of this that we did not see. Whoop. And there were people. We heard people. Above the furnace. Have you defrosted yet? Okay, I'll come back for you. Wait, did you say you were melting? Yeah, ice around is slowly melting. Whoops. All right, where could you be talking? Let me smear my hand with coal. A lush layer of coal now covers your skin, sinking into the wrinkles. Your hand looks ancient. Maybe you could paint something with this coal? Leave a cave painting for future archaeologists? No, that would be stupid. Great game. All right, where... I don't... Oh, that's right. There was another set of steps that I did not go up. Yeah. God, the music's getting spooky again. The floorboards creak. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. That's interesting, because that means people being here recently. La Delta 51. The sunlight has made this postcard almost completely sepia-toned. Downtown traffic passes overhead. The ghosts of skyscrapers disappear into a beige midday mist, vapor rising from the delta on which this district was built. The postcard is prepaid. Great. The music's gotten so spooky, gang. An iron safety curtain curves before your eyes, folded like a bellow. It covers half the room, blocking the way to a colossal industrial chimney. Oh, Haas, that's good. Thank you. That's a good note. This must be where the entity lives. This is directly above the central furnace in the cellar. The voices probably came from in here. Knock on it? What an odd thing to do. Nothing happens. Knock on it harder? Still nothing. No one's home. Knock even harder? These curtains prove to be surprisingly sturdy. Your fist hurts now. There must be another way to wake up whoever's in there. Maybe we can try yelling into the furnace downstairs. No, let's knock even harder. I can't believe this isn't working. All right. Game. Ugh. You know, sometimes you try to play by what you think the game's rules are, and the game is like, no, dummy, don't make this harder on yourself than it needs to be. Hello? Failure? I failed to yell? A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black. You muster all your strength and yell. Your dehydrated, hungover throat can produce little more than a dry croak. A lifetime in smoking and drinking will do that to you. The chatter from the chimney continues on as before. It seems to have made no impression on whatever is up there. Then again, maybe it's worth actually trying something up there. Maybe you should let your voice res officer try again later. I'm gonna kick it. Fuck. Fuck. +1 kick to the furnace. I can try again? Let's try again. Oh no! Another pathetic yelp sounds off into the vast darkness of the chimney. You're a little embarrassed to have produced it. Fuck. Fuck. Well, fuck. Boyo. Not my most successful round. -20. Still, pry bar not strong enough. +2 for machine unplugged. +1 with better gloves. Alright. Gosh. Oh, I'm glad to know failed checks get logged. Okay, that's good information. Thank you. I guess I'll go look at a dead body now. I guess. Let me save. I'm so embarrassed. And he still didn't find the password. Alright, I remember chatting with these kids and it being a demoralizing emotional experience. Spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. I definitely can't embarrass myself with a dead body.
The pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Child, converse
Murder
with
was
me.
Was the case they gave me.
She's almost vanished behind the fence. Only the top of her hat remains. Weird. Okay. Can I heal? Do I have heal? Do I have heal stuff? I don't know how to heal in this game. Oh, I guess I can go to the shop and get some drugs. Click on the number above your bars. Oh! 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 This game feels like it'd be difficult to play. Some of the aspects are not totally straightforward. That's fine. The lad is for kids who won't hold the weight of a grown man. Winch mechanism, which has been oxidizing for years. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. What do we have here? Great. I appreciate that they're stocking me up. Can I not take you? Yeah. Alright. Appreciate that they're stocking me up on morale items. As if to say, you're gonna need it. Ah. Huh. I might have broken the game. I almost certainly do not need the flashlight or the crowbar. I also can't seem to do anything in the game anymore. So, I might have to reload. Kim, help. Help, Kim. Kim, help me. Doing escape is doing nothing. So, I cannot access the save menu. So I'm gonna have to close out of the game and reopen it. So please bear with me while I let the game close and then let the game reopen. How you doing, chat? How you doing? Everybody sitting, good posture? Had some water to drink? Yeah, it's a good time to do a stretch break. Oh. I had a nice leisurely morning. Did a little bit of yoga when I woke up. Felt great. Felt great physically and emotionally. All right. Ooh, fireworks going off already. That's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, I think spending New Year's Eve alone is sort of on the... It's what's on order today for a lot of people, myself included. Alright, let's do the things that we just did again, including heal. Oi, kid.
Kuno, the pig's getting pretty close to me. Come to snuff my shit out, I think. Looks like it's time for me to go, Kuno. Pig's come to take me in. I'm going away for a long, long time, Kuno. Going away for life.
What's going on there? Fuck are you trying to pull, pig?
Hey, kid.
What's this kid shit? Fucking mind games. I'd rather die than squeal.
Respect.
Get the fuck out of here, face! You got something? Talk to me!
I wonder if this is the ginger-headed imbecile. So it's a girl. Interesting. Great. Okay. I'm gonna talk to the boy, I promise. Trying to grow herbs. Okay. And we won't go back there because that's where I got glitched previously. Oi, kid, what's up?
Kuno's got this!
Can't be older than 12. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness, like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, never goofy, Kuno.
Hey kid, a word. Police
Right
business.
in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
The children ignore you.
Love it in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like two black holes, and his jaw is twitching as if he were trying to break free from the empire of his body. Hold on. What does that mean? This kid is obviously high. Stop getting high at my crime scene.
Kuno. Yeah, right in the mouthhole.
He shit himself.
The
What
rake, Kuno.
is
Throw
happening?
the rake at him, Kuno.
The fuck does Kuno know what a rake is? Kuno's not a gardener.
What the fuck is happening? I'm not a narc. What a cop thing to say. Are you kid
What are
siblings?
you talking about?
He's calling us Kuno. He says we're fucking each other.
I asked if you were siblings. What the fuck? Kim,
We
what?
shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
Ah!
You will see.
Ah! That's so ominous. The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with these creatures. I have questions
Alright,
for you.
Entertain the Kuno. Show me what you got. What you got there? What you got, huh? Show me what you got.
What the fuck, kid? The kid moves his hands like a basketball player dribbling fast. What do you know about the body, kid? Shitload, pig. What's your question? Don't tell the pig shit, Kuno. This is where you quickly ask him questions. Real cop questions, like a cop. Do you know who he was? Do you know how he got up there? Have you seen anything suspicious around? Alright. He's trying to hide the fact that he doesn't know. So you don't know anything. He knows all kind of shit. He's not a snitch, that's all. Do you know how he got up there? Probably climbed? Okay. So you didn't see it happen. Kuno wasn't regional. City's too large for him to have left, but he wasn't here either. So where was he? Yeah, where'd you go then? I don't know, some fucking... He looks around trying to come up with something. Mesk, or I don't know, some other place. Night City? Kuno was in fucking Night City. There is no Night City anywhere. This game rejects Cyberpunk 2077. It sounds like the name of a city in some pulp sci-fi novel. That's a fictional city name. Night City doesn't exist. Why you gotta be riding Kuno's ass? Yeah, what have you been up to, kid? Kuno's building Kuno City. That's it. And it's not lame. Okay, it's impossible to deduce what it is about, at least for the moment. If it's important, it'll come up later. Focus on the case. What have you seen suspicious around? Just a couple of pigs? Yeah. Let's talk about something else. You kids often play in this yard? Fuck you wanna do with it? You ever climb this ladder? So you'd say that ladder's unclimbable. A quick note in his notebook. Thanks, Kim. Kim's on the track. What's in the greenhouse? Alright. Used to work there. She couldn't handle the heat, so she took off. Oh, right. Yeah, I forgot, because the body's been here for so long. Because I've been so bad at my job. What was she doing in the greenhouse in March anyway? What kind of gardening is done in March? In a greenhouse, any kind. That's what a greenhouse is for. Fish is sometimes used to fertilize the soil a few weeks before planting something. Maybe she was preparing the garden beds? Garden beds? I should ask her about that. Might have questions later. For now, let's talk about something else. Who is Kuno? It's always Kuno, never I. You refer to yourself in third person to distance yourself from the situation. Kuno doesn't do that smart shit. You need to get the hell out of here before... yeah, let's just leave this conversation. Okay. Great. Let's save so I don't have to do that again. Okay. Ooh. An inconspicuous pile of roofing matter, Eternite. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing matter? Well, because it's nice and orderly, well laid out, easy on the eyes. Simple. Rhythmic pattern calms your mind. Mammals like this stuff. Great. I'm once again allowing myself to get off track and not deal with the thing I need to deal with, which is this body. Okay. I think looking at the orderly roofing materials somehow healed me, which is weird, but great. I'm into it. Look down. Oof. Legendary endurance. This is where I failed last time. I thought I could take it, but I didn't. Active decay, Kim says. The lieutenant raises a white piece of linen up to his nose. It's okay to throw up, officer. Nobody is judging. I just know if I do this, I'm gonna lose. And then it's gonna make me... I'm just gonna turn away. Let's look at this. Let's look at this thing. Okay. There are several footprints in the mud left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 have walked here. Let's do it. What? This is exactly what happened last time. Even though I had a good chance of getting it, I did bad. Thankfully this time it didn't make me feel so bad about myself that I died. What do you think you are, a super detective? You're hungover. These are just dents in the mud. No pattern emerges for the time being. Heavy workers' boots with reinforced toes and hobnails all over the yard. Lieutenant, workers' boots tracks. Noted. Alright. Visual calculus. Alright, I'm gonna get better at my job, and then we're gonna come back. Oh, is there something I can open here? Excuse me, kid. Crash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags. Maybe you prefer the smell of garbage to the smell of death. How do we get this lock open? Try using a pry bar. Or, Lieutenant? Or we could ask for a key from the manager of the whirling rag. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Force time! No. I mean, I guess we could talk to that dude, but then I'd have to walk all the way over there. And that seems like a hassle. Oh wow, still really bad. Still a really low chance, huh? Okay. We'll leave it. Well, I'm gonna come back and do that. Oh, can I not get over there? Okay. It looks like I should be able to get over there. I guess not. Okay. I'm gonna get the lock. Oh, actually, I should talk to this lady and figure out why she was there.
I can't believe it's snowing again.
Aw.
It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
What exactly have you been doing in your greenhouse in March? Well, she points to a wheelbarrow, surprised at the question. It might be the last snow we get. At least, I hope so. Snow has nutrients in it. Helps everything green up in the spring. At least, that's what my grandma always told me. She smiles shyly. Aw. Yeah. Think about the cute grandma, not the weird snow. Squint your eyes and look at her intently. +1 disingenuous grandma. Stop looking at her. Look around. What do you see? The traffic jam? That's right. The canal, the bookstore, the harbor gates. This is a great vantage point for keeping an eye on you. Noted, but keeping it to myself. Oh. I can't follow up on that? I assumed I'd be able to ask more questions. Can I talk to you again?
I can't believe it's snowing again. It felt like springtime just a few days ago.
Alright, so that I did a bad job and didn't learn very much at all from that investigation, except that she might be watching us. Oh, there's a dude here now. And Lena! Hey, Lena! You're still great. Alright. Ah, things have opened up. Hey, buddy.
What exactly were you trying to accomplish?
Task gain, pay for
You
damages.
do understand
Shit.
you still owe me money,
I
right?
forgot that I still owe this dude money. Sorry, it was irresponsible for me to run. You have to understand, I was desperate. You know what? Those stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away. Ah, thanks. Now I still have to charge you for 3 nights in the broken window. That's 100 square. Thank you for your cooperation. Don't thank me yet. You still owe me 100 real. Ugh. If you don't have it by tonight, can't let you up there. I'm gonna break into my own room, and they're not gonna stop me. Yeah, Chad, real hipster dive energy of this place. I would absolutely go to this bar if it were in New York. Now what the hell do you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here. Is that trash container out back yours? Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags. Okay. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company. I thought as much, and are you the only party with access to the trash container? I desperately still want to find a bag so that I can start collecting bottles so I can get some money. Seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something in you stirs. No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me, and it isn't callous, it's common sense. Maybe you're callous yourself. We need those keys, buddy. It concerns the case. The lieutenant's voice is harsh and sudden. Please cooperate. Takes the keys from under the counter and hands them over. Just bring them back when you're done. You got it. I talked to Sylvie. She left because of me, not you. Wait, what? He looks up. What about the bird? Yes, the bird. I found it lying on the floor with a broken wing the morning she left. She didn't break it. I did. I threw it against the wall. This dude's gonna add this to my tab, huh? You broke the skua? His face is flushed with emotion. A rash covers his neck. I assure you, it was him. Why on earth did you have to break the skua? I just break things. It's just the way that I am. I can't believe it. I was so sure it was Sylvie. Even worse, I thought she was trying to send me a message. Symbol of hope and all. A tender type of hope. Something stirs in you. Perhaps this is why you broke it? Well, maybe. Did she say anything else about me? I mean, she said she was flattered. So I guess I'll tell the truth. Even though you shouldn't have asked her out. You're her employer. That's bullshit. Really? The man doesn't know what to say. He wipes his brow and stares at the counter. I should give her a call then. I leveled up! Thanks, I guess. He gives you a short nod. Was there anything else you wanted, or? We were sort of hoping there would be a gun or expensive jewel or at least a sword in it for you if you delivered the message. I mean, I leveled up, so I'm actually pretty pleased. I've seen something here at the Whirling Guards, a thing I need to talk about. I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the Union. Yeah, not the whole damn Union, thank God, just the nastiest and loudest faction. They come in here in the evenings, dumb, unruly types, think they're big shit. But they're good customers, they place big orders, and they always play on time, dick. Okay, find out who's in the Union box. He gives you a meaningful nod. You should find out who this loud faction is occupying the booth. The loudness means talkative, and we need info. That's good point, Kim. How do we find them? We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men are hungry, even striking men. If not today, they'll be here tomorrow. There are these things called days. You sleep between them. He's saying they'll come after you've slept. Thanks, game. Something else I wanted to talk about. You should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the world later. I don't think I have my tape to sing karaoke yet, so I think that's enough. By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it. Do I even have one? But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere. Up on Marvel Hill. Why did you say that? These are just satisfying. It doesn't mean anything. The name must mean something for me. Lieutenant Kitsuragi, do you know a place called Marvel Hill? No, he thinks for a moment. But isn't that an expression, not in a place? A saying, up on Marvel Hill, a great high place, one that is impossible to climb back to. Oh, is that a metaphor for the fact that my wife dumped me? And being with my wife is like Marvel Hill, a place I can't climb back to? Hobo cop. No. Oh, a thought gained. Lonesome long way home. You can try. Run some addresses in your head. When you get the time, maybe a street or an apartment will appear. Weird. Great. Let's talk to this stranger standing here in the corner. This way. Come here. Oh, there's all sorts of people here. It's all about money, you know? You gotta spend money to make money. Money is what really matters. They say money can't buy you happiness, but that just means you don't have enough money. Have to invest your money wisely. You can buy stocks with money. Okay. Let's talk to this fellow. I don't know if he's gonna be chatty. Sleeping dock worker. A man is sleeping on the table, wearing mud-caked boots and rolled down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircling by a logo with a tree. A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carbiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolling out of his hand, you see a blistered pack of headache medicine. Definitely taking the pills, yeah. Probably need them more than he does. Oh, I see. There's a tutorial that I missed earlier in the game because I didn't walk south enough to see that there were people standing here. Inspect the piece of plastic on his carabiner.
It's dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and job permit. A young able-bodied man stares back from you from the photo. Santiago S. John. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna steal this ID. Yes! Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and the leather-bound pocketbook. And the man? The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick. Kim is definitely looking at me, and that's fine. Steal the document, swipe through the pocketbook, and take what's inside. Close the carabiner. Steal the document. You slip the plastic ID card out of the loop and pocket it. The man continues to snore. I mean, that just seems like it's going to be useful to have. For the record, you look nothing like the man on the document. Thanks, game. Thanks. Glad. Great. Love to see it. Swipe through the pocketbook and take what's inside. Does the lieutenant see me? No. He's looking the other way, perhaps purposely. Fucking cops, man. Swipe through the pocketbook and take what's inside. Like, just take 5 of this man's dollars. Find a black paper note with a woman's profile on it. Seems like this woman lived centuries ago. The note says 5 real. It feels nice and greasy. Yum, yum, money. Think of all the things you can buy with this. Your synapses in your brain fire with glee. Kim just let me rob this dude? I'm so disappointed in him. Ooh, the sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been awake already? An hour? 2 hours? I think probably pretty long. Should I drink? I'm gonna drink. It's New Year's Eve, you know, why not? Attaboy, it's coming back to you. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there. Now, thinking about drinking all the time, it was like you weren't yourself. Looks like drinking hasn't turned out too well for me. That's true. Now that you mention it, I do need a rum and lemonade. I'd love... Ooh, no, I don't want Gert to serve me. I'm super... I owe him a lot of money. I've been secretly thinking about it this whole time. There he is, the old boy, the devil. You rascal, you. Let's celebrate right now by licking the stain off the counter. Do it. Let's be wild. Should I lick it, not lick it, or lick it but only a little? I think I'm gonna lick it. Calmly, the lieutenant looks out of the window, then to you, licking the tasty rum stain off the counter, then out the window again. What are you doing? He asks without turning his eyes from the street outside. Okay, so this you object to, Kim, but you don't mind me robbing that man. Investigating, I'm an alcoholic, I need to get my hit. I'm sorry, I drifted off into my thoughts, and now this happened. Sorry, I drifted off into my thoughts, and now this happened. We should move. New task, find booze, and drink it. You could definitely go for some more. The titillating scent of alcohol in your nostrils was beautiful. How horrible. Ooh. Lonesome long way home. Excellent. Okay, let's rewind. Let's trace your drunken steps back home. Jump across the raised channel bridge southwest of here. Fall over, get up, get off the asphalt in 20 minutes. Shuffle your feet through courtyards, scaring little children. Go under the great raised motor track, the 881, until you reach Ledomanet in North Jamrock. The streets are frozen this time of year, caked with ice. Walk down Main to Perdition. There's a side alley there and your footprints in the mud. Alright, I'm internalizing that. That can start happening. I've got to earn 100 reals to pay him back. Gotta find out who the union box. Gotta get a little sloshy. I would not say you missed the booze licking. It happened and you weren't here to see it, so I guess in that sense you missed it, but it's probably for the best. Alright, I've got the dock workers shift card. That's great. I'm gonna have to lie to use that. And I can level up now. Let's see. The shivers. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune into the city. That's pretty cool. Hand-eye coordination would be useful. But I've already got a 4 in it. This is tricky. Oh, that's a good idea, looking back at failed checks. I mean, we disappointed Kim, but Kim disappointed us first by letting us rob that dude. Dreams and waking life. Understanding others. Intimidation. Cop culture. Charm. Where is the actual journal where the failed tasks I've done is listed? Oh, it's under map? I see. The white ones are available to try now. And I assume the other ones are ones that I have failed to do. I mean, it seems like it's almost worth... I guess I don't know how often things are going to pile up. Because my instinct is that I should wait until I have like a couple failed visual calculus checks and then increase that and then go back and do all of those. Not worried about electrochemistry. I'm not worried about encyclopedia either. Visual calculus is maybe... Okay. Let's see what we got. Love and be loved by drugs. Weird. That's a weird one. Don't let the world kill you. Grim. I do actually want to solve the case. So I'll do visual calculus now, and then I'll work on endurance so I can actually pull the corpse down. Oh, an autosave. Great. Oh, good, and it lets me know I can retry this now? That's cool. This map is useless, though. Okay. I know it just auto-saved, but I'm gonna go ahead and manual save. And actually, we're getting close to 4 o'clock. So, endurance is cheat strat. Good to know. I love to cheat. Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type. There are capo types? Yeah, guess what's yours? Cool cop? No, you're the sorry cop. The cop who's the sorriest. Let's make it official, shall we? Okay, but what are the other capo types? Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop. But you're too sorry to say those things, so here we go. I see, I can opt in. You know, actually, I'm not sorry. I changed my mind. Fucking, they should be sorry. They should be sorry. Fuck yeah. Yes, impotent rage and lamentation. Let's wrap it up. You actually, no, I'm not sorry. I changed my fucking mind. No, you don't. Come on. You'll be back to saying sorry in 2 minutes. Stop wasting time and begin the repentance. No, I'm really not sorry. Fuck off. Wow, okay, fuck off. Maybe we were wrong about you then. Yeah. Yeah, you're wrong about me. Fuck off. Ridiculous. Just tell me I'm fucking... Fuck you. Fuck you, game. Not sorry. You're sorry. You're gonna be sorry. You're gonna be sorry one of these days. The dishes are drying. Yeah, taking your money. Thank you. Thin man is smoking below an exhaust hood. This must be the Whirling's cook. As you step in, he nods towards the table and says something in a completely foreign language. The only words you can make out are Gorache and Kubek. Okay, it's definitely not his name. Whatever you do, please don't call him Gorache Kubek. Please. It's not funny. It is a little funny. Uh-oh. It is a little bit funny. Mr. Kubek, I'm here on official police business. The man puts his cup down and replies something, his left hand drawing arcs in the air. That's some impressive, pots there. He smiles and bangs a ladle against each of his pots in turn. It's almost like music, especially with the sounds of assorted dishes bubbling and simmering on the stove. I don't think I need anything else here. Stay masculine. That classic thing that men say to each other. Stay masculine. You see a heavy steel door with a prominent dimple lock. It's painted blue. I wonder where this door leads. Kim says, "You do?" The lieutenant regards you with a patient skepticism. It's a door in the back of a kitchen. Why do you care where it leads? Because we're investigating murder. I don't know. The winch outside in the backyard, remember? No? Your fingers do. There is a winch outside on the roof, like that of a small elevator. I'm drawn to its cobalt blue. It's part of the whirling gig. There's something about this place that makes me want to know. Out of duty. Might find something pertinent into the investigation. You're right, it's not important. Let's go. I mean, there was a winch outside. Well, if there was a winch, I suppose we could look into it as a side investigation. The door and the main investigation will merge into a stereo investigation. If you say so, Kim says. Garrett is the person to ask about this, the cafeteria manager. Try to push the door. How many... No? Doesn't gonna... Okay.
Can I help you?
I saw another thing at the whirligig. There was a mysterious blue steel door in the back of the kitchen. There's nothing mysterious about it, it's just a door. Do you know what's behind it? Do you have... No, I don't have a key. I don't know how to get there, and I don't care either. It's not like it's been wandering for 10 years. It's just the Frit warehouse, probably. Wondering about it is, of course, exactly what he's been doing for 10 years. Or some boring storage space with a bunch of old junk and dust. Junk and dust! Checks his fingers across the counter to check for dirt. He's attempting to maintain an air of indifference. It's absolutely not convincing. I think you'd like to know what's back there. Fine, okay. A little, he shrugs. But my job doesn't leave me time for wondering about one locked door in one of the cafeterias I manage. So I haven't opened it. I have cleaned the whole place 100 times over, though, after the animals, and I haven't found a key. So good luck with that. Fine. All right. How unsatisfying. We're just going to have to break the door open. All right. And that may, it's 4 o'clock now. I've got a good list of stuff to work on, but I think that's going to be it for today. Go ahead and save. I hope you all have a very good New Year's Eve, the rest of it, unless you are already in your New Year's Day, in which case I hope you have a good New Year's Day. Regardless which it is, I hope it's a good one. Thank you all for coming and hanging out and watching me play this pretty weird game. I will continue playing it as long as people keep tuning in and enjoying it. So if you are if you're no longer enjoying it at some point, just let me know and I might stop. But this has been delightful and weird. And thank you all for hanging out and playing. And have a good rest of your day. Goodbye.